Hi, our nation. Welcome to the pregame on Rogers TV Ottawa, presented by Robillard Hearing Centers, the Clocktower Brew Pub, and LumberJaxe Axe Throwing, where you can throw the night away. I'm your host, Ken Evraire. Well, the REDBLACKS are getting schematically set for their date Saturday afternoon against the Eskimos here at TD Place. It's a must-win situation for the REDBLACKS if they have any hope of making the postseason. There's more questions surrounding this football team than there are answers. There's a need for a greater urgency in terms of their game and a higher degree of football competency. And we have a lot to discuss in today's show. We have Tim Baines from Post Media. We have Henry Burris talking REDBLACKS football. We have our Getting to Know You segment with punter Richie Leone. We have so much to cover. We'll begin the first segment with Marcel Desjardins, GM of the Ottawa REDBLACKS, and Head Coach Rick Campbell.
You know, everybody's doing their best to try to rectify where it's at, and you know, I mean, we will do everything we can between now and the end of the season to win games, and obviously revisit and review a lot of stuff in the off season.
Would you like guys to be angrier? And I know you place a high emphasis on character in the dressing room. Do you need guys to be, I don't know, like assholes almost?
Like I said, everybody's going to be different. Today's player is probably a little different than the player of the past, who, you know, probably took it a little more to heart, for lack of a better term. But at the end of the day, everybody's gonna treat it differently. Some people will internalize it. Some people won't care. Some people will, you know, not want to talk to anybody. Some people will break things. I mean, everybody's in a different boat where that's concerned, and you can't try to pigeonhole everybody to react the same way. It's just, you just wish that, you know, I guess at the end of the day, a loss like the last one or the one before, you know, don't carry over into the next one.
Is John Jennings your quarterback this week?
We're going to play both of them. He's going to start the game, but both him and Dominique will play. And we don't have a set rotation. I'm not going to paint myself into a corner on that one, but we're going to have some. They're both going to be able to run the whole offense. They know it, but we're going to have some packages of things where we can do some different things and see how the flow of the game is going. But the plan would be to end up playing both of them.
How come?
Just trying to give ourselves the best chance to win this game. We can put some pressure on Edmonton. We find a way to get this one done. At least makes them have to work for it down the stretch. So we're just trying to do that. We're trying to do whatever we can to win a game.
We asked Marcel, do you see the effort and the care from the players still?
I do. Yeah. Even today, they're out here working. The thing about it is I definitely appreciate the hard work and the effort, which is a big part of it. Got to mix that in with making sure we're playing up to our abilities of doing the things we need to do, and that's what we're really focusing on, and we'll keep working on it.
Is Jared Fernandez ready to go? It looked like he was getting first team.
Yeah, encouraging news, so that's good. He's out here practicing, so it looks good. Again, it's my same old storyline. It's you got to get through the practice week and make sure you're good, but if he's healthy, he will definitely be an option that's looked at.
You have a relatively young team. Is this about young guys learn how to become pros?
I don't know. We're just making sure that I think I don't know if when you refer to pro, but the thing we just want to make sure is that we show up every week to the best of our ability, hard work and effort of getting prepared and getting ready to go to play football.
What message would you have for fans? I asked Marcel that who seem a little discouraged by what's going on.
Yeah, we're in a tough. It's been a tough season, and we're in a tough spot. We do have a lot of people here that I think are very competent and that care very much about this organization and this city, and we're going to keep working on it. And we've done a lot of good things around here. Not the way we want it going right now, but we're going to keep working and do whatever we can to get back to what's more typical of REDBLACKS football.
Clearly this is a must-win. Does that mean you have to use everything in your playbook? No bullets left in your holster. Just get out there.
Well, we do that every week. So I don't. I just look at it as that we're doing whatever we can every week to try to win a game. So, like I said, it's an opportunity this week, even with the way everything's gone. Is try to put some pressure on these guys down the home stretch.
Are you learning about your players through this adversity?
Yeah, you definitely learn about people in adversity, including me. We all learn stuff like that about how you handle situations and how you try to get back on track, and that's what that's what we're working on for sure.
No disrespect for my question, but from the outside, we could be tempted to say that with that decision to split the charge with both quarterbacks, it's kind of unusual. We could kind of interpret this as you're running out of solution, not as a coach, but as a whole.
I'm just looking at it as trying to do the best thing for our team, and I think we do have to get we're trying to get a little bit creative in what we're doing, because for whatever reason, doesn't matter whose fault it is that we're not efficient enough in scoring. So, and I think we have some capable people, so whether that's doing things by committee or however that is, we're going to exhaust all options to try to do what we can to win.
What do you see in the Eskimos? Just watching
They're a good team.
Yeah.
They're good. They're athletic. They're aggressive on defense. They've got some good players. So, they're fighting their own battles right now too, but they show up to play every week. Jason Moss always has them ready to go, and it'll be a tough test, but obviously it's two teams really fighting to get back in the win column.
Should Trevor be ready to go? Is that a storyline you just want to avoid? Trevor Harris come back to Ottawa?
Oh, I don't. The thing for me,
Yeah.
and I think for most of our guys, is Trevor's not our enemy. So
Yeah.
I think our guys are so concerned about just trying to win. So, that's the way I'd look at it.
We're not gelling very well, and it's kind of tough when you're not on the same page all the time with everybody, and that's just just been kind of the process that has occurred throughout the second half of the season. We just haven't really gelled very well as an offense, as a team in general.